Right, so I need to know what meal you ordered today.
I ordered 6 McNuggets meal.
Okay.
Medium one.
Okay. So given that you had the option to order a plant-based meal, because they do a McPlant in here,
Yeah.
what made you choose the option that was made from animals and not from plants?
Nothing against the animals, just nicer tasting, in my opinion.
Have you tasted the plant-based version?
Yeah. It's still nice, but it's not as nice as the chicken, in my opinion.
Okay. So when you choose the option that's not vegan, does it bother you in any way that McDonald's kill approximately 67,000 cows every single day?
No, I didn't know that, but now in hearing that, it does bother me. No, I didn't know it at all.
Okay. Why does it bother you?
Because it's not right. We wouldn't like to be getting killed every day.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you. So the fourth question is, do you think a 10 or 15 minute meal is worth more than an animal's life?
Not at all.
Okay. Why not?
Because you're enjoying it for 10-15 minutes, that's ending someone's life.
Have you ever thought of it that way before, if you don't mind me asking?
Not until there.
Yeah.
Not until you brought it up.
Yeah. And before I ask you the fifth question, let me ask you something about what you said earlier. So taste difference, right? So what do you value more, a slight taste difference or an animal being hung upside down, shot in the head and having their throat cut? What's more important to you?
The animal's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the final question is, so given the massive amount of cruelty to animals and the suffering that they endure to be made into burgers and food products and clothing and stuff as well, would you consider ordering a vegan option the next time?
Yeah, considered it a lot more than usual after hearing this.
Okay. I appreciate your answers, man. I am not here working for McDonald's, by the way. I'm an animal rights activist, and I'm trying to make people think. Like, I would say you would call yourself an animal lover, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not saying you're not. I was an animal lover too, and I used to play for those products too. I've just seen what the animals go through.
Yeah.
I've been in slaughterhouses and farms, so I'm asking people to think about that when you.
Yeah.
So if you can order a McPlant, have you honestly tried the McPlant?
Yeah, I have.
What did you think of it?
It was alright.
Yeah.
It's just, I like to stick to the usual chicken nuggets, just sometimes.
Yeah. Do you know if you go up to KFC up here that they do vegan chicken nuggets?
Oh no, I didn't know it now.
Yeah, there you go. So they do vegan chicken nuggets, and so do Burger King do vegan chicken. And now I haven't tasted chicken since I was 19 years old, man. I'm in my mid-50s now. But anybody who has tasted them, who does eat chicken, tells me they taste exactly the same, if not better. So is that something you would consider from now moving forward?
Because KFC is a good choice as well.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah. The way I see it, man, when you're making food choices or clothing choices or any of those things, if you're genuinely an animal lover, there's no justification.
Yeah.
If you can buy vegan chicken nuggets and a vegan burger and nobody has to be stabbed or shot or gassed or electrocuted, well, surely that's the kinder choice or more compassionate choice to make, you know?
Yeah, it is. It's a better choice overall.
I appreciate you, man.
Right.
Can I give you a wee card?
Yep.
Only a sec. I thought you guys were going to be give me a hard time, but it actually turned out, nah, man, you're a good lad. So
We're just on our way to the football match.
there you are. Where are you going to see?
Clinville.
I'm going to ask you to watch one thing I asked everybody. See, on here, free to watch on YouTube. Best speech I'll ever hear, Gary Yourofsky. Literally the best thing I ever hear. What's your name, lad?
Oisin.
Good to talk to you. So can I ask you what meal you ordered today?
We're about to order a Happy Meal for the child and a couple of cheeseburgers.
Okay. You haven't had it yet, no?
No, yeah, not.
No, okay. So, the second question is, given that you have an option to order a plant-based meal other than a meal that's made from animals, why would you choose the meal that's made from animals? What would make you make that choice?
Just because of the flavours. I like the flavour of it.
Yeah. Have you ever tried the plant-based meal?
I have, yes.
Yeah. What do you think of it?
Something's lovely, yeah.
Yeah.
Something's just
Slightly different, maybe, but not that much different. So when you choose options that are not vegan and you're going into McDonald's, does it bother you in any way that McDonald's kill approximately 67,000 cows every single day?
I try not to think like that.
Yeah. Why do you think that is?
Because I got pets myself.
Yeah, there you go, there you go. That's why I'm asking these questions, man. Have you ever thought of that before?
I have, yes.
Yeah. So, fourth question's a hard one. Do you think a 15-minute meal is worth more than an animal's life?
No, all animals are equal.
What's that?
Everyone's equal.
I agree with you, man. I agree with you, man. That's why I'm standing here. I'm asking people to think about that. You're taught not to think about it at all.
Yeah.
And it's something you've done your entire life.
Yeah.
But when you stop to think about it for a second, you know, what pets do you have?
I have dogs, birds, snakes.
Yeah. So you know that your dogs have their own personalities. Some of them are timid, some of them are bold, some of them are cheeky. Cows and pigs and chickens are exactly the same, man.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, if I'm going off track now, but if somebody was to take your dog into a slaughterhouse, how would you feel about that?
Not very happy.
Why?
Because I believe that a pet is like a family member.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it would hurt you if your dog was hurt, but remember, it also hurts the dog. So you know that it's going to suffer, and somebody's going to bolt gun them or cut their throat. Because your dog values its life as much as you value your life. But that's the same for a cow, man. So I'm asking people to look at it from the animal's perspective, from the victim's perspective. If you're being dragged in somewhere you don't want to go, and somebody's going to hang you upside down and stick a knife in your throat, when you can just eat a plant-based version instead, is that not something that we should all consider, possibly?
We should consider it.
You ever thought that way before?
No, I haven't. Still haven't.
Let me ask you the last question. So, given the massive amount of cruelty to animals, and it is cruel, we have to admit that shooting animals and electrocuting them and gassing them and stabbing them in the throat is cruel. If somebody did it to your dog, it's cruel. If somebody does it to a cow, it's exactly the same thing. The action's the same. Well then, would you consider ordering a vegan option possibly the next time or even today?
Probably next time, yes.
Okay. It's worth thinking about.
It is.
It's worth thinking about. If you and I don't doubt that you love animals, man. I used to pay for all that stuff too. I just know better now. I have better information. And with better information, you can make better choices. I'm going to ask you one final question that's not on the card before you go.
Yes.
So let's say you order a plant-based option or a vegan option, and you order a meat option made from an animal, and they taste slightly different. What's more valuable to you when you stop to think about it? A little taste difference, or an animal suffering and having their life taken away from them?
I would say the plant won't be better because obviously the back of your mind just think about the animals, and you can always revamp the plant-based, make it more extra seasonings to go for your taste.
And it's kinder, man. It's the kinder, more compassionate choice. If you would, I'm going to give you a card before you go. Thank you for stopping to me. I'm not trying to judge people, man. I'm just asking people to think. If you genuinely love animals, well then why are we paying people to do things to animals that you would never do yourself? Does that make sense?
It does.
These guys in here, I'm not promoting McDonald's, by the way. I've nothing to do with them, but they do a McPlant, which costs the same and it tastes exactly the same. Worth trying, man. So I'm going to give you one of my cards. And I'm going to ask you to watch. See here on YouTube, the best speech you'll ever hear. Sometime you have 30-40 minutes, man. Click that on. If you genuinely love animals, that guy will give you a whole new perspective on things. Give you something to think about.
Okay, thank you very much.
Man. You too. Have a good day.
Hallelujah.
Given that we have options for plant-based meals, what made you choose the option that was made from animals today?
I like chicken a lot.
You like chickens or you like chicken?
Chicken.
You don't like chickens?
No.
What?
No, absolutely not.
Right, okay. So when you choose an option that's not vegan at McDonald's, are you aware or does it bother you that McDonald's kill approximately 67,000 cows every single day?
No.
Doesn't bother you in the slightest?
Not at all.
Don't care?
No.
Don't care about cows?
No.
Okay. So do you think a 15-minute meal is worth more than an animal's life?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
It's delicious.
So you think taste, sensation is worth more than somebody's life, or stabbing somebody in the throat or shooting them in the head?
Well, I'm not shooting any people.
But you're paying someone else to do it for you when you buy the product.
I'll kill the cow myself.
You would kill a cow yourself?
Absolutely.
Have you done that?
I will.
Why would you do that?
To eat it.
Right. It's a bit psychopathic, do you think, no?
No.
No?
No.
You don't think it's psychopathic to take an animal's life?
Absolutely not.
Would you harm a dog?
If the dog's attacking me, yeah.
Yeah, but the dog's not attacking you. It's just a dog.
Yeah, it's a dog. I don't eat dog. I eat cow.
Yeah, but plenty of people do eat dogs.
Go for it.
Yeah? You'd be cool with that?
Yeah.
Would you eat a human? Maybe. Strange, man, strange. So, given the massive amounts of animal cruelty to animals and the suffering they endure, would you ever consider, well, I know you're going to say no, would you ever consider ordering a vegan option?
No.
No?
No.
No compassion for animals?
No.